Good morning to all the students. Students, this lesson is for class 7th for the subject of chemistry, topic separation of components of mixtures, which is covered in chapter 3, elements, compounds and mixtures, starting on page number 37 of your textbook titled Concise Chemistry by Selena Publication, and is being submitted to you on 19th July 2021. This voice is of Mohinisha Thakur. All students may now please open page number 37 of your notebook in front of you. If all students are ready, then let us start with this chapter. All students may now please listen carefully. Separation of components of mixtures. Most of the substance we use in our daily life contain unwanted substances which degrade their properties. For example, cereals like rice, wheat or pulses may contain impurities like small stones, husk, etc. These impurities need to be removed before cooking as they are harmful to us. Next, we will discuss purpose of separating the constituents of a mixture. Number 1 is to remove undesirable and harmful substances. Number 2, to obtain useful substances and to get completely pure substances for preparing other useful substances like the water used for preparing medicines and solutions in laboratories should be in its purest form. Therefore, all the impurities present in water need to be removed. Next is methods of separation. The process by which constituents of a mixture are set apart from one another to get pure substances is called separation. There are various separation methods, but different methods are applied in different types of mixture. The separation method depends upon the type of mixture and the characteristic properties. Let us discuss the separation of solid-solid mixture. First is hand picking. What is hand picking, students? In this method, substances in a mixture can be separated by just picking them out with the help of hand. This method is used for a small quantity of mixture, and the substance which is removed should be large enough in size to be seen by naked eyes. Example, small stones can be separated from rice and pulses by hand picking. Next is winnowing. In this method, the heavier components of mixture are separated from the lighter substances with the help of wind. Farmers use this method for separating grains from husk. Heavy grains fall vertically while husk and hay get blown away by air and form a heap at small distance away from the heap of grains. The picture that you may observe on the page number 3 of the notes, which is sent on 19th July 2021, through which you may observe or you may understand the process of winnowing. Now we will discuss the magnetic separation. So students, in this method, the components having magnetic nature like iron are separated from the mixture by using a magnet. The picture drawn here on the page number 3, which is of magnet, that is an iron, and mixture of iron and sulfur we have taken in the bowl. Next is a gravitational method. This method is used when the components of mixture have difference in densities. When the mixture is put in water, the heavier component will settle down, whereas the lighter component floats. As you can see in the picture, which is drawn on the page number 4, here we have taken the beaker in which the solute, that the dust particle is present, and water, which is a solvent, and the sand. After mixing the salt with mixing the, that is a dust in the water, the sand particle will settle down. So mixture of sand and sawdust can be separated by putting them in a water. Then the water with sawdust is poured in another container, and the sawdust is then separated from water by filtration. So this is the gravitational method. Now we will do the next, that is a sublimation. It is a very important process. This method is used when one of the component is sublime in nature, that is changes into vapors directly on heating. The other component is left behind. On cooling, the vapors again turn into solid. Ammonium chloride, iodine, camphor and naphthalene are sublime in nature, or you can say the example of sublimation. Now we will discuss the solvent extraction method. So this method is used when one of the component of the mixture is soluble in a liquid while the other is not. Example, mixture of sand and salt can be separated by putting the mixture in water. Salt will dissolve in water while the sand settles down. The sand is separated by filtration and the salt is then separated from water by evaporation. Now I will give you 3 very short questions. You will get a 3 minutes break to write the answers. So the questions are, question number 1, name the 2 factors on which the separation of method depends. Question number 2, name the method used by farmers for separating grains from husk. And the last question number 3, give 2 examples of sublimation. Now pause this audio for 3 minutes and write the answers in your chemistry notebook. I hope you all have written the answers by now. Let us check the answers now. So answer number 1 is type of mixture and the characteristics properties. Answer number 2 is winnowing. And the last answer number 3 is camphor and naphthalene balls. Now I am ending the lesson for today by giving instructions. So instructions are, you all are required to listen the audio again and revise all the topics which we have done today. Thank you and have a nice day.